Firstly, I'd like to welcome Leyton Orient to the Lamex. Ross was a real credit throughout lockdown to the club. I spoke to him a lot during lockdown about myself and how I can improve, and also generally good things about the club, to be honest with you, how he believed that we should have stayed up. So he's a real close colleague, and I think he's doing a fantastic job, and he's shown to people his qualities during his time as coach. So obviously for me personally, I had a time there playing as well. So I've got many friends there, and looking forward to seeing them. But obviously, we know we're going to have a difficult game ahead. Yeah, as far as obviously after the game on Tuesday, I felt that it was disappointing, obviously, to concede such an early penalty. But for me personally, watching the game back and being involved in it, I felt that we were outstanding at times, to be honest with you. They're a good side, they're top of the table, and we restricted them to very few chances. And on the flip side of that, we have to score more of our chances that we're creating, and that's fact, because that's there for everyone to see. But we are creating, and now it's down to something falling, something dropping, and players taking those opportunities, and that's something that we've got to work on every day. As far as the game on Saturday, obviously we know that it's going to be a tight contest. They always are against Leyton Orient. So we know that we're going to have to be at our best. We can't drop anything in terms of effort and intensity. We have to raise it, because we know that we want to get a positive result from the game. After the two losses, we have to make sure that when you have those losses, you have to bounce back. You have to, whether that's a point or a win, you have to bounce back with a nice positive performance. And at the end of the day, that results matter. So we know that's been the big message this week going into this game, and we expect a tough game, and both teams will be going for a result, because although it's early, they're big games. And we'll be pushing it, everything we have to get a positive result. I think it's nice to see we've had Charlie Carter outside again. Whether or not he'll be fit to be involved on Saturday, we'll have to wait and see. But Arthur Ironton again, both of them have resumed training this week, so it's good to have them back, because getting those two back will be like two new signings. And we're looking forward to getting them back in the squad. Whether that's this Saturday or Tuesday, we'll have to see. But like I say, it's good to see them back. And obviously for me, a final message would be to the supporters. I know that obviously it's tough at times when we don't win games. And I know that we are a new group of players together from different levels, and we know that there are going to be games that are going to be tough. That's fact. And what we have to make sure is that as a group that we stick together, and the phrase obviously that we use here is greater together, because when you stick together and you're as one, it's you can become a real tough place and a real tough team to play against, and that needs everybody. That means players, staff, supporters, all of us together. And believe me, we appreciate the support. The players do as well. We know that you're all watching, and we know that there are things we need to improve on. That's because we're trying to do that every day. And when we do, we'll make sure that obviously, when we win those games, it's for everybody that's watching, and everybody that we know has had a tough time through the last year or so. But these players know what it means to everyone who's at home, because you can't be at the stadium. So every game we'll give absolutely everything, and we'll make sure that this Saturday's no different.